Hey guys, hey Facebook, Instagram, all that shit. My name is Lorelei Vega, also known as Brookthorn. I'm not feeling well, guys. I really appreciate the love on Facebook. I might have food poisoning, and it was so bad I couldn't go to work today, so I'm kind of just taking today to, I have to work 7 days a week, so I'm kind of taking today to just relax and reflect and just chill out. Like, my stomach is killing me. I didn't really want to go anywhere today. I just stayed in today, and I usually don't go out anyway, but today, I wanted to do a video. I know I don't look my best. I just put a little lipstick on. I didn't do makeup and all that other stuff. Usually in my videos, I don't put a lot of makeup on, unless I was doing like I was going to be on a show or a photo shoot, but I really don't put a lot of makeup and do a lot of shit. I just, just brush my hair, put a little something nice on, and a little lipstick, and just go for it. But today's topic is going to be about, I've been doing a lot of research on Hollywood, because, when you're an artist and you're a creative person and you want to get into that realm, you want to do some investigating to figure out, how can I navigate through this fame thing? Like, because I want to be famous, but not like a dumb famous, like I fucked somebody famous, or, like I had a sex tape famous. I want my artwork to get the attention it deserves, because I work really hard, and I want my work to actually get famous, not me. If I get famous, that's fine, but I'm doing this for my message and my work, because I'm doing the work that I'm here to do on Earth. So that's one of the reasons why I want to be well known. But I did a lot of research to figure out, what would my life be like if I were famous, if I had paparazzi follow me every day, if I had people in my business all the time, if I, because it's not just about the money. Think about it, you have all those millions of dollars, but there's people on your ass 24/7, in your business 24/7, at your house taking pictures, like looking at you like you are an animal in a zoo, just taking pictures, you're interesting. Do I want that kind of life? I mean, to have that kind of love and attention, it seems appealing to somebody that is not used to getting a lot of attention, who's a loner. But this topic today, I want to talk about, a lot of people, I've been doing a lot of research on the Illuminati and the secret societies and what the fuck's going on in Hollywood. I keep reading these really, really disturbing stories about how these actors and actresses would have to fuck directors and be escorts and stuff to get major movie deals and roles. And my question to that is, why the fuck do you gotta fuck somebody? Like, I mean, that's my question. I read this very interesting story about this African American gentleman who wanted to be an actor. So he flew out to Hollywood, I think, met with an executive. And this man said that when he got to the executive told him that he wanted to fuck him if he wanted this deal. He said he took his ass back on that plane and went home quick as hell. Like, does this really happen in Hollywood? Does anybody know, like, has anyone been on that scene to be in Hollywood? Has anyone ever experienced, like, trying to get a major deal and some shady shit went down? Please share it with me, because I'm an artist, I'm a creative person, and this is the realm that I'm trying to enter, but I don't want to go into it that way. My question is to directors, if any directors ever see this, why do you have to fuck people trying to get these roles? Like, I understand it's easy pussy, like, oh, this is a bombshell, she wants the big role, but she has to fuck me. Is it a control thing? Is it like, oh, I have the power to make you, but you gotta suck my dick? Is it really that serious? Why can't folks just be talented, go to school, work hard, work on their craft, and just kick ass, and their work will speak for itself? Why do they have to suck your dick? Why do they have to fuck you? And if people don't want to do that, then you don't want to deal with them. Is that fair, or is that not fair? Because it's like, I understand the actresses and the actors look very beautiful, and they're really, because most of the people who go for that are usually the most beautiful people, because it's all about attraction. You want to get people in their butts in the seats in the movie theater. I get that. The more beautiful you are, the more you make money, because, like I did in my last video, how looks determine your reality. It's a very sad thing, but it's a very real thing. It's like movie directors want people that can bring in the crowds, like, oh, she's hot, she's this, she's that. You know what I'm saying? So, but my question is, what's good with skill and talent? Like, I mean, like, you know, we're in the age of sex sales. It's always about the sex, you know. And I understand that, I get that, but there are actresses, like one of my personal favorite actresses, Michelle Pfeiffer. Very, very beautiful woman, and very, very talented woman, a very skilled woman, a very passionate woman about her craft. And when she was doing an interview on Inside the Actors Studio with James Lipton, she said something very serious. She said, because he asked her a question, besides being very beautiful, you know, you're actually very talented. And usually what happens in Hollywood is they get those bombshells. They're not really talented or anything, but it's all, you know, it's about the look. She said that she didn't want to be one of those people that just look good but couldn't perform and couldn't, you know, bring things to the table. You're just a pretty face on the set. You know, you're to appeal to that crowd. She said she wanted to be more than that. She wanted to be a great actress. And I respect that, because you can be beautiful and you can be talented. You just can't just say, I'm too lazy. I just look good, so what? You know what I'm saying? It's like, I really respect people that they know they look good. They know, like a lot of people say, oh, you know, you're gorgeous. But it's just not about that. It's about talent. It's about skill. It's about passion. It's about being into your craft. And I respect that for a lot of people. But these days, it's like photographers now. People used to ask me some very insulting questions. I would have photographers that I would find on Craigslist and stuff like that, and doing research on Facebook and networking and linking up with people. And someone had the nerve to ask me, Brooke, did you fuck any of these photographers? And I said, no, that's not professional. I don't need to fuck someone to take pictures. Hell, I could take my own damn pictures. I know photography. I know how to work Photoshop. You know, I know how to do photo editing and stuff like that. I could do this my damn self. I don't have to. The only reason why I get a photographer because there's a little less work on me. Because I need a photographer to tell me how to pose, how to stand, how to get into character a little bit better. We work with each other. I've never in my life had to fuck a photographer to get a photo shoot. Never. Because it's not that serious. And then it's not professional either. They could put your business out there. Like, oh, she sucked my dick during a photo shoot. Like, no, I don't do stuff like that. I'm sorry, I'm not goody two-shoes like I'm an angel, but I don't do stuff like that. I don't fuck photographers. Sometimes photographers want to work with me because it's an exchange. Like, they're trying to build their portfolio, and I'm trying to work on my craft and get better and practice and stuff like that. But never in my life have I fucked someone for a role or photography, and that's probably why I'm not famous yet. That's probably why I'm still struggling. But at the same time, it's integrity. It's like, look, check it, right? My work should speak for itself. I shouldn't have to suck anyone's dick. I shouldn't have to fuck somebody to get somewhere. And then someone might argue this. Well, there's a lot of women out here fucking guys and not getting anywhere. So if a director offers you a major deal to change your entire life and all you have to do is suck his dick, why not do that? I mean, you suck all these other guys' dicks, like ex-boyfriends and shit. People actually argue this about women. Especially women into the scene of trying to get their name out there and be a well-known, whatever, artist, singer, whatever. And they'd be like, so you can fuck all these other guys, but if a director says to suck my dick and you'll be the next Angelina Jolie or the next Michelle Pfeiffer or Halle Berry, why not? And my answer to that is, see, the thing is, a lot of people, we're not fucking to gain something. We fuck people because we love them. I don't ever remember, like, what happened to that. Some women, they have boyfriends and stuff because they love them. They're in love with them and they don't mind sharing their body with that person. Sucking a director's dick to get a role. I mean, people do it though. And we have to talk about it. People are like, oh, we don't want to talk about that. But what really goes on in Hollywood? I hear a lot of ratchet, wild shit. And you know I'm into that type of stuff. Like, I'm like, what's really going on here? You know, do you have to do that to get a role? And I know there's some people that their talent speaks for itself. They don't have to go that route. But you know what? The reason why I think directors be doing that sometimes is because there are women that are willing to do that. They're willing to do anything to get that role. So if directors know that, okay, I'm a director, I can make this person big. If he knows that there are women willing to fuck him to get that role, I guess he'll take advantage of that. I don't know. That might be one of the reasons why. But it's not right. In my opinion, it's not right. You shouldn't have to do that. You just got to sit your ass down and work on your craft so you can get better. at it. And if you're in the porn industry, you're in the business to fuck, then that's something different. If you need to fuck, you need to fuck because that's your job. Excuse me, but when you are an actress and your job really doesn't have much to do with that and it's just your acting ability, can you sell the character? Can you get into character? Can you portray that character? Can you be passionate about it? You know, that's what people should look for, not, oh, she has a nice rack. I'm going to see if this woman is I'm going to have sex with her so I can put her in the movie. And you know what's sad? Sometimes those directors don't even put you in the leading role. Think about that. Like, before you say, oh, I'm going to fuck Steven Spielberg, not saying he does that, but, oh, I'm going to screw him. I'm going to get this major role. I can't wait. I'm so excited. The next thing you know, your ass is getting sent home and someone else got the deal. Like, oh, you got played out, bitch. Like, it's a sad moment. It's like, so that's why I tell women to be careful in this line of work. Models, and there's a lot of scam artists and there's a lot of perverts. There are some men that are very, very dedicated to their craft of photography and passionate, and there are some men that are just perverts because they want free pussy. Like, oh yeah, we'll get you a deal, you know. Next thing you know, oh, you can get undressed here. We'll do some tasteful nudes. I mean, God, I'm so thankful that in my career doing what I do, I've never ran into a pervert. I never ran into a pervert because I was very serious. I would have a serious conversation with a photographer if I met him for the first time. I'll have a very serious talk with him and let him know I'm not about that. I'm not about that. I don't want to get sexual. I'm here for business. And every person I've ever done work with, thank you so much for keeping it real and keeping it strictly business. Now, in my life, I did go out with a photographer. I didn't go out with him because he was a photographer. I went out with him because I liked him. You know, and he was cool, and, you know, we were both cool and goofy and stuff, but not because he was a photographer. That relationship worked itself out very well. But at the end of the day, I don't fuck people to get deals. I just don't think that it's right, unless you actually love the person. But it's just, I don't know why people just, and then women, I think it's mostly women's fault too, because there are women willing to do whatever it takes to get that stardom. It's like you're making a deal with the devil. They'll do whatever it takes to get that role, even if they have to have sex with someone they don't even like. Thinking that they're going to get this role and their ass gets played out. Like, oh, we hired this woman because she sucked my dick better. It happens every fucking day. It's sad. Someone got to talk about it. Shit. I mean, just thinking about it. Crazy Hollywood stories. Even men, too. Men. This shit's coming out about the Illuminati. I forgot to mention. There are men sucking dick for roles. Are you kidding me? It's bad enough men are sucking dick for crack and drugs, but there are men sucking dick and fucking for. That's why they talk about the gay agenda and all that stuff in the secret societies, because some men gotta put on dresses. There were videos about how some actors gotta put on dresses just to hit that $100 million, $50 million thing, and a lot of ratchet shit goes down in Hollywood. It's like control. It's some control shit. Because once you get that kind of power of being a star, once you're a star, that's a lot of power. Your influence can influence millions of people. Imagine if Angelina Jolie just started talking about aliens. You know, this whole world would be like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Stars have power, but I guess people want to keep folks in line like they need a handler. If this person has too much power, like Kanye West, I respect Kanye West, but sometimes he just goes a little bit too, he just talks too much. He just gets a little ahead of himself. He gets a little too emotional. And then, they have handlers like, yo, bro, you can't be saying that. There's millions of people looking at you. Okay, you gotta be careful in that if you're a superstar, But part 2 is coming, talking about why directors and people in those types of positions take advantage of young girls and men, make them, like they call it, the casting couch. Why do they take advantage of these people? Why don't they just tell them, if you suck, you suck, go back to acting school, or if you're good, get hired? Why is it like that? We'll be back.